A new year is always a time for new beginnings. It's just the perfect opportunity to unlearn everything that was holding you back and learn what it takes to become your best self. That's why we love creating annual themes for ourselves. For example, this year our team theme is Bring Your Whole Self to Work. We encourage everyone to bring all of themselves to work, including their whole authentic selves, their quirks, their interests, their creativity, and even their mistakes. In today's video, we want to share with you our annual theme for 2025, which is Why Wisdom in 2025 Means Unlearning, Not Adding More. We'll be doing a series of videos around this theme, but here's a sneak peek into why we chose this, what it means to us, and how we plan to put it into practice in 2025. Let's get started. So why did we choose this theme? Well, we found ourselves repeating the same mistakes again and again. And no matter how much we learned or how many courses we took, we still weren't able to change our habits. We realized that it wasn't because we lacked knowledge, but rather because we had built up years of limiting beliefs and behaviors that were holding us back. So we decided to take a different approach. Instead of trying to learn more, we focused on unlearning everything that was preventing us from being our best selves. And guess what? It worked. One of the most impactful books that helped us realize this was The Art of Learning by Josh Kaufman. In his book, he talks about how we often think that learning more will solve all our problems, but in reality, the biggest obstacle to learning is often our existing knowledge. He calls this the knowing-doing trap. We know what we should do to achieve our goals, but we don't actually do it. So instead of focusing on adding more to our already overflowing toolbox, we decided to invest in unlearning and removing what was holding us back. We discovered that this approach not only helped us personally, but also professionally. Our productivity skyrocketed, our creativity flowed, and we were able to accomplish things we never thought possible. We became more open to new ideas and perspectives and were no longer afraid to make mistakes or take risks. This is why we're so excited to share this concept with you and help you on your own journey of unlearning and personal growth. What does it mean to us? Now that we've decided to make 2025 the year of unlearning, what does it actually mean to us? What are we hoping to achieve with this theme? First and foremost, it means becoming more aware of our own biases and limiting beliefs. We want to become better at recognizing when our past experiences or upbringing are holding us back from achieving our goals. This is important because if we don't understand the root causes of these beliefs, we'll never be able to truly let them go. It also means becoming more comfortable with uncertainty and ambiguity. We live in a world that rewards those who can solve clearly defined problems, but often the most important questions in life don't have clear answers. We need to learn how to be comfortable with discomfort and to trust ourselves to navigate uncertainty. Additionally, we want to become more adaptable and flexible in our thinking. We live in a rapidly changing world and the only constant is change itself. We need to be willing to change our minds and to adapt to new circumstances without clinging too tightly to our old ways of thinking. Finally, unlearning means becoming more open-minded and inclusive. We all have our own unique experiences and perspectives, but we need to be willing to listen to others and to consider their viewpoints as well. By becoming more open-minded, we can challenge our own biases and come up with better solutions to the problems we face. Overall, we hope that by embracing the mindset of unlearning in 2025, we'll become more effective learners, more resilient problem solvers, and more compassionate human beings. How we plan to put it into practice. Now that we've defined what unlearning means to us, let's talk about how we plan to put it into practice in 2025. First, we'll start by setting some clear goals for ourselves. What specific areas of our lives do we want to improve upon? What limiting beliefs do we want to challenge? By setting clear goals, we'll be able to measure our progress and celebrate our successes along the way. Next, we'll need to become more aware of our own biases and limiting beliefs. This means paying attention to our thoughts and challenging them when necessary. When we catch ourselves thinking in a certain way, we'll ask ourselves, is this belief serving us? Is it helping us achieve our goals? Or is it holding us back? We may also want to explore the origins of these beliefs and how they've affected us in the past. Once we've identified our limiting beliefs, we can start to develop new ones that are more helpful and empowering. This might involve reading books, listening to podcasts, or talking to mentors who have overcome similar challenges. It's important to remember that this is a process that takes time and effort. We won't be able to change our beliefs overnight, but with consistent effort, we can gradually shift our mindset and become the people we want to be. Another thing we'll do is to create a supportive environment for ourselves. This means surrounding ourselves with people who believe in us and who will hold us accountable for our goals. We'll also need to be patient and kind to ourselves when we fall short of our goals. Remember, we're all human and we're bound to make mistakes along the way. But with a supportive environment and a growth mindset, we can keep moving forward. Finally, we'll regularly reflect on our progress and celebrate our successes. By taking the time to appreciate our progress, we'll be more likely to stay motivated and keep moving forward. We can use tools like journaling or talking to a therapist to help us reflect on our progress and identify areas where we can improve. And if you want to join us on this journey, we'd love to have you. Remember, you don't have to have everything figured out to start learning and growing. Just take the first step and then the next one and the next one. Before you know it, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. Thank you for watching, and let us know in the comments below what you're hoping to unlearn in 2025. We can't wait to see what the new year has in store for us all. Until next time, happy unlearning. If you liked this video, here are 3 more that you might enjoy.